Welcome to our mixed up mashup unbagging. There are 3 stores represented in here. Some of the locations are even a couple locations of Whole Foods actually. But we love to find new items. We're always looking for different stuff. We're looking for quirky stuff. Doesn't mean we're going to like it. But let's get started. Starbucks has started serving coffee, iced coffee with paper straws. They taste like crap. So, without I can't do it. And they
I
fall
put that
apart.
paper in my mouth.
I had green stuff on my lips
and
from it.
And
It
I
was
feel
stupid.
like I just want to throw it out
And
the
while I
window.
appreciate it and I love turtles, what we found is the repurposed, renewable, BPA-free, compostable bendy straws. So these are kind of a guilt-free thing. They go into a landfill and dissolve after a few weeks, maybe up to a month, but it's nothing that's going to get caught in a sea turtle nose. So we're happy about that. We're going to keep those in the car for iced drinks. On the same note as coffee, not as exciting. Nutpods. Okay, once a year I'll have a pumpkin spice latte. Trying to cut down on sugar, so I figured, well, Nutpods has never done me wrong. I love Nutpods. Let's try their pumpkin spice. What pumpkin, what spice?
I don't think I've ever had Nutpods. So what is it?
Yeah, you've actually had it's a milk made out of nut milk, but they thicken it up without adding a lot of crap to it. So I was very hopeful that this was going to be my solution to a sugarless pumpkin spice latte. I was sorely mistaken. I don't know where the pumpkin or the spice was in this. Ended up having to add my own monk fruit and pumpkin pie spice. Not really sure what happened. Not the biggest recommendation, but the rest of their products are really good. So we'll give them a
you've already
pass.
tried this?
I've already tried this, and it was horrible.
So why'd you buy more?
I didn't. This is the one I bought the other day, and I had to open it, and we were lagging behind. So
All right. So
there's an open unbagging.
You know, sometimes
everything else is closed.
Sometimes we buy things.
The rest is sat in the
and we
damn
have to
corner.
use them right away because of clients. We need to use them for our clients. In
Right.
this case,
Well, that was
wasn't
just
a client.
me thinking
She
I was
was
cute.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
anyway.
All right.
So being
But you are cute.
Thank you, sweetheart. Well,
Absolutely.
being of German, Czech, and English descent, we found, and beer fans, craft beer mustard with squeezable sauerkraut. Now, loving
Put
sauerkraut.
that down a little bit. You need to see the thing. What does it say? Sauerfrau?
Sauerfrau.
Bring it closer.
Sour lady.
Oh yeah, I know what that
Mrs.
means.
Sour.
I know a little German. I just want to see it because I like the label.
Yeah, so you got mustard,
cool.
you got sauerkraut, you got craft beer in here. What the hell's not to like?
Exactly.
And anyway, we'll keep you posted on that one.
There you go.
All right. We're always using avocado oil, but sometimes you don't want to pour it out. Primal Kitchen. There we go.
Primal Kitchen.
Primal Kitchen.
So tell us what you think
It's a
of
weapon. Yeah, there we go. I love Primal Kitchen.
I know.
And here's an avocado oil spray for lower fat cooking or just a spritz on something
I
to
will
give
use
it a little
that.
background. This I'm
it.
excited
I'm always
about.
looking for them, and I wind up
You know,
seeing
this was
the
only like $5
stupid
at
ones.
Donlands. We go up to a little market in Tingsboro, Pepperell area in Massachusetts, and this little market never fails to have some cool stuff on hand. That's actually where I got the straws. So, without dropping that again. And to continue at Donlands, it's our last thing. You've seen this before. We always get one. But what I was excited about was it came in the little size.
Little one, the baby one.
Now, since these are glass containers, it's nice to have a glass container. I like a solid container. I also don't like a lot of plastic residue. So this is ideal, and you can always use this to refill, or we use a lot with work. What was interesting, though, is the little ones were 2 for $5, while the big one is $2.99. So this is kind of a vanity item, the
Yeah,
little one. I had to
it's
have
not
it.
bad. I've
But
seen-
we're going to get use out of it.
I've seen some things that I hate to say, like Whole Foods, that are that size that are much more than that. So we'll leave it at that.
$14.99.
Yeah,
Okay.
or
Blah, blah. Now, Whole Foods did come through this time around. What you want to look for in Whole Foods these days, since Amazon is kicking out a bunch of products, a lot of small products, but some really cool stuff gets marked down. And this is what we call a last chance item. They seriously put a last chance tag in front of it. It's a green and white tag, and if you see something that says last chance, it's worth looking at. Because these guys, it's seaweed salt. One with a lime flavor, one plain. We like to use seaweed salt.
A lot of seaweed in there, though.
A lot of seaweed, and this is a really high quality salt. I mean, this is beautiful. These guys were $1.17 each, marked down.
Where did you
from
say?
Almost. This was a freaking Whole Foods. Yeah. Nothing in
You
Whole
sure?
Foods cost $1.17. I know. So I had
opened
to
the
grab
door.
one
It
of
cost
each color.
$1.17 to
Well,
walk
that
in.
is just to
Okay.
breathe their air. So anyway, sorry Whole Foods. We
actually
still,
like
we
Whole
actually
Foods,
do
but
like them at
we're
times.
selective in what we buy.
But the last chance items, you can find some really cool stuff. And we like to add seaweed salt to entrees to make sure we're getting the proper amount of iodine, because the Himalayan salt doesn't always have the iodine added to it. And iodine's really important for your metabolism. So a couple of ways to get that in there.
I will be using those.
Very happy about those, and they're nice jars too. And a little ode to fall once again. Wegmans coming through with the Fuji apple juice.
What?
And this, fresh squeezed Fuji apple juice, and I know they have these up front, and they're all different types, and it's like there's a really expensive
Cold
brand
press.
that's exactly this way, and this one is. I can see this going in a cocktail. I can see this thickening this to go actually in the back of the apple pie I'm going to make, because I'm going to use the apple jam. So I can put a little bit of the Fuji into there, add that, just for a nice background, another level. So,
Get a little closer. Oh,
but a
right
small
there's
one,
good.
so I know that I'm not overdoing it.
There you
And this
go.
is like,
Cold press, 100% juice.
yeah, like $2. So that was a
Okay.
good find at Wegmans.
Nice.
And we're Tart cherry freaks. Something about a good Tart cherry
And where did you
preserve.
get that?
This was at Wegmans
Yeah,
also.
Wegmans are. I go
You
to
find
Wegmans.
things in
One of the
freaking
reasons
corners.
I love their jams. I love their preserves.
You find all
They have
sorts
some
of stuff.
unusual
And
ones.
I
They
was-
have some really
This
good
was
ones.
in the gluten-free and healthy section, or whatever they deem to be the healthy section. It's, I have no idea. I've seen some crap over there. At any rate, this was on the shelf, close to
And
where
trust me, we like
found the
Wegmans,
date
too.
syrup. Oh, you found date syrup. They have date syrup too, but we already had date syrup from the last bag. So I went ahead and got the Tart Cherry, as I can't find it in another
I love
brand I
Tart
really like.
cherries.
Price was comparable. This came in at around $4.50, $5, and worth it. And it's whole fruit, GMO free, grain free, vegan. It's jam, so I hope so, and nut free. So made in the Finger Lakes. So there's that.
That's nice.
Since we do work with a lot of people who eat gluten-free and lower carb these days, always looking for different things. Here we have sweet potato glass noodles. And I'm pulling them away now because I'm going to read this to you. The total, there's 90 calories per serving, 4 servings in this little thing, so I guess you get 6 or 7 strands. But there are 22 grams of carbohydrate, so this is more a gluten-free item, and pretty low in fiber. But the only thing in here is sweet potato starch. So I think in a soup, this might actually be interesting.
I'm actually looking forward to it because I like some alternatives to regular noodles on occasion.
On occasion.
So-
And this is not, I mean, it's not a bad item. It's, just another option for
Yeah, I
gluten-free,
want-
so
yeah.
why not give it a try?
And we have clients who want things like that.
And in finding this, Dennis went back to the same section. And this was exciting because this is 10 calories per serving. Raw
Bring it down a little
kelp
bit.
noodles.
Yep, raw kelp
But
noodles.
they're clear. They're kind of rubbery in the package here. These only have 3 grams of carbohydrate with 2 grams of dietary fiber, no sugar, and 10 calories per serving. But this is 4 ounces per serving. It's 1 pound of the noodles. Yeah, and their little shrine to themselves on the back says that they're versatile and to enjoy them in salad, stir fry, hot broth, and even casseroles.
Yeah, see,
so
that's-
this might be time to get some, make like a pho broth from scratch and just go ahead and see what we think about this.
I will try them because I like things like that.
And I know this has been long, but last but not least, 'tis cold flu season. So here we are with Manuka Honey singles. Manuka Honey is a medicinal honey. This is a raw variety. This is the type of honey that the Egyptians used to use to stave off infections, and you can even find it in some boutique Band-Aids of all things these days. But this
No,
this is a go-to in hot tea because it really does take.
I like it. I
love
Manuka
it. It has a
honey.
nice
I will
rich
take
flavor. You don't need a lot of
And
it.
these are the packets, right?
Yeah, this is the little packets, so you don't have to worry about a large
Open it
jar.
up and show
Plus,
them.
you can actually. All right, let me try to open up without screwing up the whole damn
Well,
thing.
because I like these on occasion, and I also like it, the Manuka honey, the little container where that I can scoop it out with a small spoon.
Now
And
this is nice because you've got your Manuka honey. You turn it around, and you're just going to snap it in two.
right, and
And
squeeze
the
on
honey
both ends.
squeeze on both ends.
I
You
use
can
this in
squeeze
my
that
Earl Grey
right
tea.
into a teacup, or even take it on a spoon if you're feeling a cold coming on. And this is actually a good immune booster. 15 calories. So this is the type of honey that you want to go for. Yes, it's a little more expensive, but what was nice is it was $6.99 for 12 packages.
Yeah, it's
So
expensive.
it's expensive, but this is an item that's actually worth it.
Well, it's good.
Thank you for joining us in this unbagging. I think we got some cool stuff. Take a look around and really look out for those last chance tickets in Whole Foods. You can actually get a bargain at Whole Foods.
You can get a bargain at anywhere if you're willing to look around and be patient.
Have fun with it.
Exactly.
See you soon.